Hi, I'm Ross Gilfillan. Welcome to Global Franchise Meets. In this series, we talk to the leaders and the experts of international franchising. Today, we talk to Brad Fishman of Fishman PR.
My name is Brad Fishman. I'm CEO of Fishman Public Relations, and we are the largest PR firm, probably technically in the world, and in developing, working with franchise systems. We're working with 125 plus brands of various different sizes, and we're very fortunate to have some great clients. I've been involved in franchising since 1991. I sit on the board of many different suppliers in the franchising space. I was a former chairman of the IFA supplier board, also sat on the IFA's executive board back in 2006. And I guess technically franchising is everything I do. So I've been very lucky in that. I've been involved in franchising since 1991 is when Fishman PR was formed. I really got into franchising because of my wife, who is my business partner and I guess partner in everything in my life, has been in franchising since 1984. Her first job, don't tell anyone I said this, but her first job out of college was working for a franchising PR firm. And back in 1991, Fishman PR was formed. So even though when we were dating, I've been involved in franchising, but really technically, the end of 1991, beginning of 1992 is when I joined full time. Oh, God, that's a really loaded question. I was originally back in, when I joined Sherry, my wife, I was in the financial industry. We own a chain of check cashing stores in three states in the U.S. So would I still be in that industry? Probably not. I love the financial industry. I love private equity. I have a lot of fun with it. So maybe something of that thing, but I'm very lucky that I got to do something. I get to wake up every day and really enjoy what I do and enjoy working with my clients, my team, my staff. So just probably, like I said, I wouldn't change for anything. A lot of investigation. I would definitely do a lot of research. When you're looking at masters, probably the majority of the masters are coming out of the U.S. area. You'll have some out of Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Europe. You're seeing everything. But do a lot of research. I would not invest in any type of franchise concept that does not have a good group of franchisee in their market they're based out of. Look for that. Look for happy franchisees. Research them. I got to love the business model. Make sure that it's going to translate to the market I'm buying the master for. Oh, God, there's tons of obstacles. Most cases, master franchises are entering new marketplaces where they do not have any brand recognition. They might, but for most cases, how it translates to your market, if it serves your purpose, if it's a food concept, will people eat it? Are you going to have to make some changes to the menu? Are people going to agree? When I say people are going to agree, is the franchisor going to agree to you make the changes? McDonald's is probably one of the most successful masters out there, and they have masters throughout the world. But in different markets, they have different types of food. They've added on. McDonald's has been very flexible to let them do that. When people think of masters, most people still think of food, but janitorial service, massage services, there's lots of different concepts out there that are really geared to go into different marketplaces. Well, and the first thing of what I would do, I would go to their home market, visit as many locations as I can, which also would include talking to as many franchisees as that I can. Because if I'm buying a food concept, or if it's a retail concept, if it's a service business, I want to find out, are the franchisees doing very well? Is the franchisor Do they have any other masters that might be in other marketplaces? Most US, let's use US as an example. Majority of them will go to Canada or Mexico first. Are their masters happy there? Are their masters making money? And really do your research that they're treating their franchisees well, because now you're really it's a huge investment to become a master, and you are going to be sharing in the royalties with a concept that you're hoping is going to explode in the marketplace you're going to work for. So really understand is that franchisee-franchisor relationship. Are they really good franchisors and how they treat their franchisees? Oh God, there's so much research out there. If you're, like I said, if you're doing the U.S., look at the FDD. Talk to the International Franchise Association. Look for if they do have any other masters. Do lots of research. There's a lot of information about franchisees. There's lots of websites that will give you some background information. But nothing beats doing your own really physical research and picking up that phone, calling the franchisees. But look for it. Is there a lot of litigation they might have had? Are there a lot of people who dropped out of their franchise concepts? So really do the research. In the day of Google right now, there's not much you can't find out there. It's a lot different when people were buying on hopes and prayers frequently, because you couldn't get the information you can get now. Now it's all out there for you. I would think you have to really enjoy the concept. When I say enjoy it is, have a passion for it. It's more than just an investment, especially if this is your first master you're buying. You want to have something. If it's a food concept, love the food. If it's a service business, make sure they really treat their customers well. What you're going to be able to bring back to your country, that's really going to become something. Be passionate about it. And because you're going to be going in, you're going to be sharing the success with them, but also sharing the risk. Oh God, now you're really going into my my real passion. PR is really used for a couple reasons. It's how are you going to help build the brand in a new marketplace? So when you bring in a PR, the job would be, how are we going to get our potential franchisee and our potential customers to really understand what we are giving them? Is it the food? Is it something special? Is it a new service? Is it whatever it's going to be to a master, it's got to have, like I mentioned before, a master's got to have passion. And the PR is going to show that passion, why they brought that concept to the specific marketplace, country, city. So PR is really helping them get the brand out there, give the differential, what is between them and competitors, if there are competitors. In many cases, it's introducing a whole new food concept, a whole new brand to a whole new country. And so people, you want to get them the passion. I mean, if you look at a lot of what's big in the U.S. right now, poke bowls. Are poke bowls going to ever be translated to go to the U.K. or Germany? Probably, but it's going to take some time. The U.S. is discovering that business right now. So PR is being used to help people understand it and what goes on. As you can see all over the world, I mean, we do a lot of work with Massage Envy. Massage Envy is a new concept right now that's being brought out through the country. But, in the UK, you do have some massage concepts out there that are building some marketplace and really building a brand out there. So, PR is really used to, everyone knows McDonald's and everyone knows, but how do you bring a new hamburger concept over to the UK, Germany, or the Middle East? And PR is really used. They've done a very good job in the UK. Australia has done a very good job with PR. And PR is being used more and more frequently, but compared to the US, UK, Canada, Australia, PR, they're still trying to how to use PR to really build the brand and help the franchisee growth.